You guys, I honestly thought the One Step hair dryer, styler, they're gonna stop. They're not. I got a very expensive one. This is by Drybar. This one retails for $150. Very pricey in comparison to the Revlon, which comes at under $60, depending if you're having a sale or not, if it's on sale. But they did change the design. Not really. They changed the shape a little bit. You can see that it's a little bit longer. The Drybar is a little bit longer. The handle, it's a little bit skinnier, but it's still, I would say, the same around the smallest part on both sides. It's still the same width, but they did change the head and the bristles. There's less bristles, as you can see. It's not covering as much of the real estate as the Revlon. Everything else is very similar. It has exact same airflow, high, low, and cool shot. High, low, cool, off. So everything is exactly the same. It even sounds exactly the same. Let me turn this one on. They literally sound exactly the same. They even feel exactly the same. I don't feel a difference in aerodynamics. They even look the same. I'm just saying this one has, I feel like, a little bit less bristles just because the head is a little bit slimmer. So why is this $150? I sometimes question Drybar hair tools. I tried many of their hair tools before, and they don't use the best materials. And I question, why am I gonna spend over $100 on a tool that's either exactly the same or a little bit different in terms of packaging? But what are you gonna offer me for $100 more, essentially? So I wanted to test them out 1-to-1. Left side is going to be Revlon, right side is going to be Drybar. We're going on the highest heat setting. Don't see or feel a difference. It's very hot, very hot. Wow. Woo. Look how red my ear is. Wow. It's hot. Wow, that's hot. Whew. Okay, that's hot. The Revlon one was no better. It was also hot. I think what I really appreciate is the smaller, more slim handle. It's a little bit more, it's less profile in comparison to the Revlon, especially with these little, the dials. This dial is very low profile, so I feel like I can go around it and I'm not gonna start doing other functions, you know what I mean? Do the same thing, highest. Both very hot, but yes, I actually like the handle on the dry bar a little bit more. It's slim, and it actually feels very nice when applied to the hair, and then you have to use it. I feel like I didn't really dry this side out, and this side is pretty much dry already. I'm gonna finish it off on this side. Both sides are performing equally as hot, equally burning my ears. You guys see how red they are? Whew. I'm trying to go as fast as possible right here in the front and around the ears, just because that was my biggest pet peeve, was how hot it gets. And there's no control in the airflow. All right, honestly, I mean, the hair looks really good. I think it even looks better on my left side in comparison to the right. I feel like the ends look a little bit better on my left side with the Revlon than the dry bar side. I think there's a little bit more wave happening. All right, so overall, I don't see $100 difference, honestly. I don't even see, I mean, they're essentially the exact same tool, except for the head is a little bit smaller. The brush, where the bristles are, the brush is a little bit smaller on the dry bar side. I didn't really feel a difference. The only thing I felt was the difference, physical difference, was the handle. It's a lot more slimmer and it's a little bit easier to hold, and I feel like it's not as heavy as the Revlon, but they both have a good weight to them, just because you do have the cord attached, so you also have to keep that in mind. But I don't get it.
There's absolutely nothing innovative.
There's nothing innovative about this tool for you to go out and spend $150. I don't understand why they didn't try to do something different with the airflow, try to put a little bit more technology behind it, give you more settings in regards to how Dyson does it, because I feel like Dyson is so far ahead with their hair tools. You can control your air setting, the airflow, and the heat setting. You can do super high airflow and very low heat. This is just, it's the same thing as this. I don't understand why this is more expensive. By a lot more money. It's not like it's $20 more. It's $100 more, depending where you get your Revlon. I personally don't get it. I don't know why it's $150 more.
I don't understand why dry bar is in a tool game, honestly. Hair tools. They shouldn't be in a tool game. They never innovate. They always follow. They never create anything better. It's not like there's better quality.
It's not. Like, I'm even looking at the bristles. I mean, the bristles are the same.
No.
I mean, the only thing they did different was how the air comes out. Revlon, you can see it comes out kind of at a diagonal in a wave, horizontal wave, and then it goes down on the sides right here vertically. They just did vertically everywhere on the brush head, which honestly, it wasn't. I felt like a lot of the air was just going into my head, into my scalp, which makes sense because you want to dry your scalp and your roots, or the hair closest to your roots. And then this one was a little bit, if I twisted the dryer, I could feel the air coming out towards the top and a little bit towards the bottom and towards my scalp. So like, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but trying this 1-to-1, it didn't do a better job. It did not dry faster whatsoever. It actually dried a little bit slower than the Revlon, and yeah, I personally don't get it. I mean, aesthetic-wise, I think it's a very nice tool. It's very bright, and I think it's beautiful. It just reminds me of happiness, sunshine, but then nothing is innovative about it, nothing is different about it, and why would I want this tool over a Revlon? Please give me your thoughts. Like, I'm honestly super curious. Like, why?
I mean, like, I would like to hear, does anyone know one tool from Drybar that does something better than everybody else at that price?
At that price point, I mean, their hair dryer, I don't think it's any better than any other hair dryers on the market. Like, that's the whole thing with Drybar. It kind of confuses me because they're expensive tools. They're above the 100 point where it's already expensive for a hair tool. But if you're gonna go to $150, I wish you were a little bit more innovative. I wish you were ahead of the game or trying to be, but you're literally following the curve. You're following the guys that are cheaper than you, and you're not doing anything different. You're not doing anything innovative. You're not making it easier. You're not making it more convenient. And it's not like this dried so much faster. Actually, it didn't. That's the disappointing part. And I don't want to bash on a product so hard, but when it's this bad, it frustrates me, especially in the hair game world where people just take advantage of consumers. That's how I believe, and I think a lot of brands do this, not only Drybar. I think Drybar has really good, I want to say, hair products. All right, so to conclude this video, I apologize if you do enjoy Drybar. I think there's a market for everybody, and if you haven't tried Revlon before, you've tried this, give Revlon a go. Give the OG a go, and please let me know if you see or feel any difference. I think the only thing I could possibly say is that if you do want a smaller brush head, I think maybe you could do a little bit more detail work. For example, like towards the bottom, you can maybe really sit there and kind of get more of a precise, more of a wave. I would say more of like a bend or a little curve because it is a smaller brush head, and just like with anything, when I'm drying my hair with a smaller brush, I can do a little bit more of a detail work. So the one thing I do want to say and give Drybar that benefit of the doubt is you might be able to do a little bit more precise work. Am I making myself clear? Because it is a smaller brush head. I kind of think you guys know what I'm talking about. But to conclude this video, thank you for watching, spending time with me, and trying out one-step stylers, one inexpensive and one very expensive. Please let me know your thoughts down below. Which one-step styler do you prefer and why? And I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.